And yeah, again, these bugs are
I love the bugs, guys. I love the bugs. So this podcast, it's probably gonna be a 30-minute one instead of an hour, guys.
instead of an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of the bugs.
Yeah.
Actually, this is our first time, filming in this balcony.
Yeah.
Because I never, just go
Even
outside and
thought
hang
about-
out on this balcony ever at all. Whose idea was this?
We both saw a balcony and we're like,
Yeah.
oh, the balcony. Welcome to the balcony
Yeah,
with who?
with Druid Films, brother.
And Stereo Iriz. You can call me
Stereo
Iriz
Iriz.
with a Z.
Yes, sir.
That's right, man. How's it going, bro? How's your day?
Yeah, man. I mean, how's this setup?
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah,
This
the setup is kind of,
Believe me,
come on, man. You gotta.
it's working.
Props for.
yes, sir. Give it up for where's the clapping noises? Give it up real quick.
Clapping.
Hey, there you go.
There you
Clap it
go.
up for
Let's
Drew.
go.
All the effort
And
here.
for- I mean, for you also, bro. For
Man.
coming over,
Oh yeah,
15-minute drive from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so everyone knows
Uh-huh.
we're using Drew's balcony for this.
Yeah.
His actual balcony.
Yeah.
So
Well, actually, we're renting this.
Yeah,
for
at the
now.
moment, yeah.
Yeah, and then
you might see us in a different
in
setting.
a different balcony.
Yes.
But it's pretty much the same color. So
Right.
It's not, there's no difference.
and
at
all like
yeah.
pimped out because it might be we
Pimped
got
out.
we get more. You can tell what generation we in now. Like we might have more funding then, or
Yes.
you
sir.
never you
Hey,
never know.
sponsor us.
Hey,
Come
you
on.
seen the iced coffees and the donuts and
Tell me about.
shout out to
Shit,
Bon.
look.
It's not sponsored yet. It's our
Are
first.
you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it?
Go for it, bro.
All right, man. Bond me. You
Mm.
know, I mean, it's been like 2 weeks. Drinking this coffee of theirs, and it's been amazing. Bond me. If you don't know Bond me,
Yes.
it's basically a Vietnamese
Mhm.
shop restaurant
Mhm.
that sells iced coffee and the sandwiches, bro. Tell me about the sandwiches.
If you like chicken or
Let's go.
pork sandwiches, it's whatever it is that you want to.
Bro,
if you
I'm
haven't tried-
surprised we're talking about Band Me right
I know right now. This is how we start this whole thing. No, but it's the iced coffee is fueling
All right.
us.
All right.
That's why you can tell the energy
Yeah.
is there and everything.
All right,
But
bro. Cruising. Tell me
cruising.
about it.
All right, let's go. Let's
All right.
go.
I mean, you guys, Stereo Iriz is your busker,
Yes.
full-time busker,
That's
actually,
right. That's right.
and he's about to release. It's already been edited. We've shot it, the music
Mhm.
video.
Mhm.
Cruising. If you don't know, it's in the description right now. Check it down below of
Yes.
this video.
Yes.
And yeah, bro, tell me about the music.
And then speaking of, we've shot it.
Mhm.
This is the guy. This is the man right
Ah.
here that filmed everything. How him and I met. Oh, of course, also talking about my debut single.
Mm.
This was my debut single that I released, and have gotten so much feedback, good feedback,
Yeah.
which is a great thing as an artist, because I'm as a full-time artist, busker, songwriter as
Mhm.
well. It really is a great feeling to have
yeah.
your work be well received, or
Yep.
at least to have like a great feedback.
Mm.
Especially because I had no idea, I was gonna write a song like this,
Mm.
until I heard pretty much like how it all started. So we could speed it up a little bit. Is that when I heard the beat to this song,
All right.
it just gave me that vibe, bro. It's
Mhm.
just like that vibe where,
Especially like the bass line at
Yeah.
the beginning.
mm-hmm.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, this.
Yeah.
If you don't know, this guy's also a musician. My boy,
Yeah.
he'll
Yeah.
play
That's
the
what-
bass
that's what-
guitar.
Bass and drums,
Drums.
and pretty much like all the common.
That's
know,
something
band
we have in
stuff.
common too, bro.
Yeah.
Like music.
Bro,
See?
I didn't
Musician,
even
right?
know like until now.
Yeah, like
You really?
No, I mean I'm not a musician, but I appreciate like big thing for me. Like I always respect musicians.
Mm.
Anyone that can play any instrument. So shout out to everyone
Yeah.
that
For sure,
tried,
bro.
and
Even
then
the buskers. Hey, shout out to Synergy.
Yeah,
bro.
shout out to my busking community, SBC,
Hey, let's
Synergy
go.
Busking Community
All right.
here, and but back to cruising.
Mhm.
It was that moment when I heard the beat, because for me as a songwriter, as a rapper, when you have to really be like, a lot of times it's all about like the artistry, the inspiration that flows
Yeah.
through you.
Mm.
So during that time, it was just one of those moments where it kind of just happened. Everything just kind of like happened just naturally.
Yeah.
And as soon as I heard the beat, all I could freaking think was, or all I could utter is like, cruising,
Mm.
and I was like, what? Because as a songwriter, the songwriter in me, that's how it usually happens. It's like
Mm.
we kind of just mumble the melody or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you hear the beat, so that's how it was. And then I started trying to find the words to it because it's starting to write itself.
Mm.
That type, moment
As the beat goes,
as the beat goes, exactly.
Yeah.
When it,
The
and
lyrics goes.
yes, and sometimes for me, um, sometimes the writing process starts with the chorus first.
Yeah. Mm.
When you have that chorus, that's when the verse comes. That's when
Yeah.
the whole story start
Mm.
unfolding.
Yeah.
And sometimes you get it there and then, like it's a clear storyline of what the song is going to be or what it's about.
Mm.
But sometimes it takes a while too to really figure out the real meaning to the song. Till this
Yeah.
day, I'm just like, you never know. I
Mm.
really never know how it's connected to other people, like what it means to them, the
Mhm.
song means to them. But for me, it was just more of like I thought of past, present, future,
Mm.
and thinking of that that special someone with you, or having that special someone with you in that journey, throughout that journey.
Yeah.
Learning from your past and your present, you carry that
Yeah.
through to the future. So
Yeah.
that's why cruising,
Yeah.
not speeding.
Yeah.
It's not a sprint.
Mm.
It's a marathon, like what they say with life. And that's why the cruising was for me, like, was the vibe back then. Like I
Yeah.
had to,
I mean, especially it's your first song, right?
yeah, like that was
That
released through
that's
streaming
yeah
everywhere.
through streaming, but
Yes.
you still have like that's not really your first song
Yeah,
that you have
no,
written,
this
right?
it's a lot in the past that has
Yeah.
been written that
Yeah.
I've written.
I mean, tell me
That
about
never-
it, your writing journey,
Right.
because some rappers
Mm-hmm.
don't write their own songs.
Right. Whoa.
yeah.
Wow, that's controversial right there.
Yeah, it's
No. Yeah, that's
I mean, no,
that's
it's,
true.
it's really interesting because I want to hear your side,
Right.
because I know that all of your songs,
Yes.
you write them.
I put yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty
exactly.
much all of them. So
Exactly.
yeah.
Now that's a great point that you brought up,
Mhm.
because well, there's also so when it comes to, for me, let's just go real quick, and we'll probably there will be moments where we could talk about like that real history of
Yeah.
but there's
I'm just talk about your process.
Yeah.
Your writing process, maybe. Yeah.
for me,
Mm.
it's more of like because I'm more of a lyricist. So
Mm.
songwriter and lyricist, we're big on words and the story and all those things. So it's just pretty much finding out something worth talking about.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
and also using words that portrays the story,
Yeah.
that the best way to you could say, like, convey
Mm.
what the real message is,
Mm.
or for me, like
Mhm.
what inspired me to write
Yeah,
that
yeah,
song.
yeah.
So that's for me, like that's what it is. But back then, again, I started off of just being an introvert, bro. Like so I
Back in
just
high
write,
school,
yeah,
man,
like
yeah,
back
yeah.
in high school,
Mm.
writing poems,
Mm. Mm.
and then being able to discover hip hop, rap, music,
Mhm.
because I wasn't much of a singer,
Yeah.
but so even
I
though,
feel like you're a storyteller.
yeah, well, that's
Because you don't just write songs out of because it's cool or
Right,
it's
right,
because
right.
this and that,
Right.
but you're actually a storyteller. Like I
Right.
mean, same with me
Yeah.
with my because actually I'm a director
Yeah,
and all that. So
exactly.
it's pretty much the same with music and when it comes to film, like
You have
more
your
on the visual.
storyboards
Yeah.
that you
Hey,
use.
storyboards?
Well, then, I'm
Hey.
learning from you. I've got to learn from. And then with writing, you have your
Yeah.
verses and
Mm,
choruses.
yeah.
That kind of like the structure of the song.
Yeah.
The structure of his films, his videos,
Mhm.
has a storyboard behind it.
Storyboard,
So
yeah.
there's a structure to
Yep.
it too. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of parallels in terms of
Yeah,
like
and
music
music,
and films,
Visuals,
bro.
yeah, and
Visual,
films,
exactly.
yeah.
More of like the audios
Yeah.
and the videos, so
Hey.
audios and the
Hey,
videos.
you know what's
Shout
up,
out,
man.
hey man, I'm a student. I try to learn as much as I possibly can in terms, because as an artist you tap into all avenues.
Yeah.
You tap into
Because you're not just a rapper. You're pretty much like an artist, like bro, when we were filming Cruisin',
Mm-hmm.
that was, I mean, to be honest, that was your first time acting, right?
Yeah.
In front of a camera. So I directed him as an
Mhm.
actor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't treat him like, oh, this is my buddy. I can just, tell him like this and that. But I actually, guys, kid you not, I treated him like an actual, actor. Like whenever I'm facing with clients, all that, what do you call it? That standard of professionalism. That's what
Yeah.
I treated you.
And you can
But
tell too.
Yeah, because it's what you need.
Right.
Yeah, because
That direction.
if I didn't do that, and if I just treated you like just
Yo,
we're
bro,
just
just do your
playing,
thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
just do your thing, do
Yeah.
whatever you want.
You won't take it seriously, and you
Yeah.
won't get the shots that you're looking for.
exactly.
And for me, because it was more of a partnership,
Yeah,
I was,
I say I respect your song, bro. That's
Yeah.
why I had to
Yeah, and
put in the hard work.
exactly, and
Yeah.
I respect his field. He
Yeah.
knows what visually. Him and I have a talk already. Of course, you prepare, you strategize.
Yes.
What is it that you need for, or that we want for the visual? Would be collaborating with the audio, right?
Yeah.
So there has to be a trust there. And that's one reason why, when I kid you not, when this guy and I first met, we talked.
Hey, talk about that.
Yeah, the first time.
All right.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead, bro.
So the first time we met was actually today. Wait, what's today? February the 20.
When we're filming this, it's February 21st.
Yeah. So we actually met just a month ago, and we were just I hooked him up. Wait, no, with Sean. All right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sean.
Shout out to Sean.
Sean, that's my buddy, my classmate, also a rapper, upcoming artist.
Yes, sir.
Look him up. He's
Very
Sino.
talented.
Yeah. So I shot his music video also, and then he actually referred me to Iriz, and you were just busking at that time,
Yeah.
you're just doing your thing, and then
Sean, yeah.
he came up to you.
I was at a mall, and I was performing, and then after, like, in between songs, he approached me, and he was like, introduce himself. He's also a rapper, so shout out to Sino, aka Sean.
I mean, like,
And-
out of nowhere, why would you do
yeah,
that?
like, and that's why it's that you could kind of say that level of collaboration with artists and also meeting like-minded people, like-minded.
Yeah.
And so when he approached me, we never knew that this would come from that
Never.
meeting. You know what I'm saying?
Never.
And look at us now, perfect strangers. Like you said, we just met a month ago.
Yeah.
Fast forward, from that meeting, because we Sino and I met last year. And we kind of just hang out once or something, but we realized, okay, we're in the same field, we're on the same vibe.
Yeah.
And it was just that moment for me where I was getting to close to my part of the journey where a music video is necessary.
Yeah.
So I started asking around. And then he referred me to this guy here. But the thing was, the first time I didn't really, I don't know if I told you, the first time I didn't really like reach out until, like, again, it's all about timing, the moment.
Yeah.
And for me,
Well,
so when,
to be honest, it was me who actually reached out to you, because Sean told me to, Iriz is this and that.
Okay.
Because at that time, I was really looking for an artist, not for like to put money in my pocket, but
Right.
for my portfolio.
Right. Got it.
So
okay.
because I'm also a uprising.
I haven't heard this side.
Film.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Film guy.
Right.
Videographer.
Yes,
Director. Yeah.
Very talented.
Yeah.
man.
So it's all about that portfolio and building a relationship with the artist and all
Right.
that, and actually having a healthy bigger circle out of just meeting 'cause
Clients.
clients.
Because you could either treat them like clients, or you could treat them as partners.
Yeah.
To your, like you said, building your portfolio.
Yeah.
And we never really expect anything when we first met.
Yeah.
I did not hear that part, because I believe I reached out to Sino, and he said that he knew someone, and then he gave me your page link.
Yeah.
And I guess I kind of was just like, okay.
Yeah.
But I never really reached out
Yeah.
until you reached out. Right? Yeah, because
So mine was the first move, guys.
hey man, I was like, a lot of things was happening, busy with everything, and I'm sure he was busy too. But again, it all came together at the right moment, which was, what matters at the end of the day, because we never really knew how the meeting was, and I thought I was just gonna meet this guy, just himself, and then he was like, "I'm
Dude,
bringing someone."
I thought it's the conversation that we had when we first met was gonna end about like 30 minutes.
Yeah, exactly,
Tops,
exactly. And guess what happened? We were there maybe at least 2 hours.
Yes.
And that's what I'm saying.
At the coffee shop.
Yeah, at a coffee shop.
Shout out to that coffee shop.
Shout out. Yeah, exactly. Shout out to, again, and now we're drinking coffee, iced coffee again together, you know.
It's all meant to be, man.
And then I feel bad for Shane. Yeah. Shout out to Shane.
Hey.
You know.
Yeah, she was waiting the whole time, man.
Because him and I was just the only one that's supposed to meet.
She enjoyed the whole conversation,
that's a blessing,
bro. Yeah, she was just soaking it in.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the word, right?
Because we were talking about like future steps already.
Yes.
Like out of nowhere.
And then the wild part or the interesting part is we're actually taking those steps already.
Yeah,
it's already happening. Yeah. And we've done one that we talk about, and it's there already. And then we're already planning the next one. Yeah. And in between, we're doing this.
Yeah.
You know, this just came about, man. I never really thought that we were going to talk about a podcast and, go do a sit down and we'll call it The Balcony.
Man.
You know, The
Balcony. I appreciate you, bro.
Hey, man, I appreciate it too, bro.
Let's go.
Hey, that's right.
That's our brotherly love.
Hey, man. Listen, again, perfect strangers. We never knew each other like a month ago. And then when you see, and then you started talking to someone. And that's one reason why is a big lesson to everyone, whoever's listening to this podcast or end up
let's go, bro.
Checking out.
Let's go deep.
Yeah, I'm just just want to always remain open, because you never know the opportunities that you're going to get on the way of wherever you want to go with your goals and dreams, or just your day-to-day. It doesn't have to be like you're trying to achieve anything goals wise, but just to remain open and at the same time, open to meeting new people. That, because sometimes we get into that habit of just want to be like all the introverts out there knows this. Like you just don't feel like going out, or you just don't feel like talking to anyone, or you just most of our conversations is through online, because everything's online now. Especially during the pandemic happening. This post-pandemic, everyone's trying to connect, and I feel like if there's any advice or anything that we can, you can get from this podcast is that, to just stay open, to, remain very like in that wonder, to want to learn something new, or to
always be a student.
Yeah,
I thought that from you, bro.
There you go, man. Same thing with me, man. Till this day, always be the student.
Hey, while this is happening, shout outs to the bugs right now.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of bugs.
Oh yeah, you probably the last time you see us in the actual balcony, because now we're learning, But
it's night right now. There's no sunset.
And by the way, this isn't like
we have to do it,
bro. Yeah, this
has to
like,
happen. It has to happen.
It's definitely something that we kind of talk about, but again, when you're aligned with someone, when you talk about doing something and they're with it, boom, you make it happen. Just like that. This podcast idea just came about like maybe a week or two ago, and that was it. And then we're like, okay, I got this set up, you got this set up, boom, we got it together. So shout out to, again, kudos to Drew for getting this
also
off.
That's because we already know like the process of how we're gonna do it.
Yeah,
we're not really new to this,
right?
Because you're already in the radio station world, and I'm with the videography industry. So when that two matches up, it really has to again we already know the process.
It just connects. It connects. It links. So shout out. So that's pretty much like one of the main goals here is just to stay open.
Yeah,
like we're not like having like too much of a structure, you could say, but behind the scenes there are things in the works that make it happen, make it work. And again, these bugs are
I love the bugs, guys. I love the bugs. So this podcast it's probably gonna be a 30-minute one instead of an hour, guys.
Instead of an hour,
yeah, because of the bugs.
Yeah.
But it's pretty much just chilling. There's a lot of them actually.
Yeah.
Actually, this is our first time filming in this balcony.
Yeah.
Because I never just go
Even
outside and
thought
hang
about-
out on this balcony ever at all. So whose idea was this?
we both saw a balcony. And we're like,
Yeah.
oh, the balcony.
Yeah.
And we're like, we're going to talk about the
This
balcony.
is trial and error, guys.
Yes,
Alright,
definitely.
so-
And now,
But yeah, probably. I mean, the next time we're gonna shoot this
Yes.
another episode, the
Yes.
second episode, end it at 6 p.m.
right.
because 6 p.m. the
It's
bugs
like
start
one of
coming.
those, right? And you'll see us on a day, daylight,
Daylight.
night, and then nighttime.
And again, it's night, guys.
Yeah, it's night because these bugs are like,
Yeah.
Because earlier too, I don't know if you guys know. So
Mm.
I was looking up in the sky and all I see is a bunch of bats.
Hey.
From bats to
Bro, they're
bugs
just
and
hovering like over this.
everybody's
balcony.
probably like, "Where do you guys stay? Like, where are you guys filming all this stuff?" But yeah, it's
Right, I love it. I love this,
it's a
bro.
fun thing.
Hey,
Now, bro, let me ask you
Mm.
again because we talk about cruising and
Mhm.
music wise.
Yeah.
In terms of like your process and like helping me and helping make the video because we do have a music video for cruising coming out soon. So stay tuned.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, and we can't wait for all of you to check out this video because Drew Films over here did an amazing work on it. But go ahead, talk more about it, bro. Like the whole
And of course
process.
the team, Shane and
Mhm.
the
Shout out to
gaffer,
Shane.
Joris,
shout out
and
to
Iriz,
Joris and shout out to
and
Mariz.
all those guys. They're
Mhm.
amazing on
Mhm.
the set. So yeah, I'm cruising.
Mhm.
My perspective on like how I viewed it.
Mhm.
Let's talk about that. Yeah. Cruising was a bouncy music. So how I approached it was, I what do you call this? I was motivated by it on because it was really a catchy song, and like when you look at the lighting and like the set
Mhm.
and like the outdoors, it's pretty much like it gives you like this nostalgia
Right.
vibe, like that what do you call it, that 90s type of music videos.
Right.
So like those 06 07 type of hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I watch a bunch of those, and then that's what brought me into actually visualizing on what can I contribute, or what can I do with this music video, your
Right,
music video.
Right.
So yeah, again, shout outs to the bugs, bro. They're really messing up my speech here, but
No,
yeah.
you've said some great pointers there because
Mm,
that's what I was wondering too.
Mm.
Like, what was your structure and what was your thinking behind
yeah.
inspiration?
Tsaka,
behind-
I didn't really treat cruising like a normal music
Mm.
video.
really.
Yeah, because especially with the shots and the lighting that I chose
Mhm.
was not really it's kind of different
Yeah.
if mapapansin mo.
Yeah.
So shout outs to the dogs and the bugs.
Dogs in the house and
Yeah.
the bugs.
So
in
they
the-
want to end this because there's a lot of bugs right now. There's a lot
But-
of bugs, bro.
Hey, listen, this was one of our first, like you could say, like test shots
Yeah.
for the
this is-
balcony. And most likely, moving forward, the balcony is going to be more like a symbolism, where you chill and hang out and talk about
Yeah.
stuff
and
instead of an
pretty much
actual
a zoo.
instead of an actual, because actual balcony maybe not working at night
Yeah.
shot. So, anyway, shout out to Drew from Drew Films.
Hey,
This is Iriz
guys.
Stereo, Iriz in the house.
Hey,
You'll see
soon-
us more soon.
Stay tuned for more, guys. This is
Absolutely.
only the episode 1. I'm telling you, there's a lot of stories.
Yes.
Guests, talk about
Yes.
the guests.
Also,
Yeah.
we're looking for all these talented friends of ours too.
local,
peers,
international, whoever you are.
whoever it is.
All
And
right.
so stay tuned and look
Mhm.
forward to those interviews coming up.
Yes, sir. You're
So-
a musician, whatever you are, man.
Yes.
Just come up. Let's
Yeah.
have a healthy conversation. What do you want to
Absolutely.
talk about? Your feelings. Come on, man.
And and
Yeah,
also
just-
we're not gonna do no outro. We're just gonna say peace, and then that's how we're gonna go with
Yeah.
this whole thing.
Yeah.
So
And
shout
drink our
out to-
coffee. A shout out
drink
to the football and the Krispy Kreme, man.
That's right.
Yeah,
Donuts.
I love the Krispy Kreme.
And
Oh yeah,
some,
thank you for the donuts.
Oh,
Again,
bro, no problem, man.
Hey.
We're all sugared out and
yeah.
caffeined out. We're gonna watch a movie after this.
Yeah.
All right, yo.
All right.
We'll see y'all soon.
The balcony signing off, man.
Peace. Bro,
The bugs.
did we kill him?
I just ate like 5 worms.